LiDAR. What is it? What is it used for? Is it useful for Hawkeye? Can it be used in some safety critical applications? LiDAR. It's another acronym like radar, and it does essentially the same thing. LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, a little bit like radar is radio detection and ranging. So LiDAR uses light instead of radio waves, and it's not new technology. It actually was used in the Apollo missions to map the surface of the moon to understand the terrain. So they were sending down light pulses and timing how quickly they return, and that's essentially how LiDAR works. In the same way as radar, sending out pulses of radio waves and listening for the echo, LiDAR does the same thing but using light and infrared light mostly, because you don't want to see it, and it has certain properties that make it more useful than visible light. One of the benefits of LiDAR is that it is much smaller to implement. 700 nanometers is about the frequency we're using, and that's a very, very small waveform, which means that you need a very, very small antenna to emit and detect. So this is usually done with some kind of infrared LED, which is also very inexpensive and small and compact, and the receiving element is some kind of sensor. Both these things can be very, very small, quite low power. Now there's some really compact, low-cost LiDARs available, and I'll put some links in the description. One of them that I picked out to have a look at had a single direction of focus, which means that it sends a pulse out and then it waits for the return and receives it. So you have a send and a receive element to this. It would work out to a range of 40 meters. Now, if we could put that into a Hawkeye type application, we would get in sort of urban environments, get still a 4-second of warning that something's coming up behind you. Now, pluses and minuses with LiDAR versus our AI vision system. Our AI vision system has a wide field of view. It detects what that is. It plots it on a grid, and it can measure the movement and the distance using its own techniques. The LiDAR system only can look at things in one dimension, so it's directly behind the bike would be in this application, but out to 40 meters. But it will give accurate, fast distance information within that range. So could it be used as a supplement to Hawkeye to help improve? I believe it could. It could improve some of the limitations of the AI vision system, false positives, false negatives, giving better distance and speed information, and having that not only used in the live environment to help the rider stay aware and have better information, but also to help train the models and get them better at detecting distance and other objects. So making better AI models is also by using that metadata. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.